feet. I'll dog my face, so when it gets you on a corner, beat Charlie J. Go crush. Charlie Chase, as cute as can be, you sell your soul to the devil to play like me. Well, I'm the R, Ruby D, and you got a lot of nerve when you play against me. You know you're gonna get served. Go crush. Shady L, the Lords, and Ruby D, my man, your shit is on the board. You all can't ball, I'm the K, Kevin Ken, and I'm not the fake. You know I eat your ass up like a steak, you think. Go crush. So the all, James legit, when we get on the court, I'm gonna see control. The W, wiggle wet, and I'm here to say that I can rock the world like the Dr. J. Go.
All right, guys, please give it up for the director, the writer, producer.
That's love. That's love.
So, Kay, I wanted to bring you, I thought it was important to do this here because in ACT UP, because not only are you festival alumni, but you won Best Actor back in
Back in 2019.
2019.
Years ago.
Years and years ago. He started out as an actor, being a part of the festival and everything that, has, to then writing and producing and directing. And he and Okima both, who you guys know, was featured here at ACT UP. She's doing amazing things in this space too, but your evolution has been amazing to watch.
Before we go any further, I have to say, it really, truly started here. So Hip Hop Film Festival was the first film festival thing that I ever did in New York. And it was the first time, because I'm from St. Lucia originally, and it was the first set of community that I started to find in New York. Was when you guys brought me in and showed me so much love and made me believe in myself, so thank you so much for creating this space.
And it's easy to do because you have so many stories within you and you tell them distinctly and unapologetically from the Caribbean point of view, which I appreciate. My family's from the Caribbean. We're Bahamian, massive. But, being here as now I'm considered a Yankee because,
Go on.
Yeah. But to see those representations on the screen and all the things that you had to learn, like the lighting of dark skin, the cultural attachments. But forget all that. Let's start with the simple story. You have a way of taking one room and making it bigger than life. Let's talk about LETTRE and the concept behind the story.
Yeah, so the inspiration for LETTRE is based on an actual radio show in St. Lucia that I grew up listening to. As a little kid, I had no business listening to that show, but my mother used to put it on. And I was in the COVID-ness of it all, and just really, as an actor, so many actors here, I guess you guys can relate, feeling so stuck and confined and like Hollywood, give me a break, please, give me an audition that feels right for me. And it's so rare that you get an audition that's for a Caribbean person or authentically, or the script actually matches up and was written by a Jamaican telling Jamaicans, so it was seeing a lot of lack, and I just wanted our stories on the screen. I just wanted something that reflected who I was, who my people are, the culture that I know on the screen, and I just went and did it.
And you did it so beautifully. And I like the way, when you push the button, the caller drops down in the flesh. You know what I mean? That was dope. How did you come up with that idea?
That's teamwork. Everything in film is team. So I remember in my first draft of the script, it wasn't like that, but for doing feedback and sending it out to directors, some of whom I met here, sending it to them and saying, what do you think about the script? What could it use to make it pop even better? One of the feedback that I got was, it's a good story, but you're basing something on a radio world for the film screen. How can we make that more of an experience for the audience? And one of those feedbacks was see what you could do to pull us into it. And then I just let my brain, rock on that. And I was let's just bring them in. More characters, more fun,
Okay. Okay, I got one last question before we give it to the audience. And guys, if you have any questions, you got the microphones in the back. So this film, the protagonist, the letter was actually about the radio DJ, correct? Are you going to make this bigger? I mean, like, or are you going to expand upon it? What is next for this? Because I see it being something. We don't have, for Caribbean folk, we don't have anything. You know? So.
I mean, for this story specifically, I'm not thinking of a longer form version of it. Although literally everywhere we go, they're like, do a feature of this or do like a series or something of it. For this one, no, but this for me is like the debut project for a company that I formed called Roots Production. And the entire mission behind Roots Production is to create more Caribbean stories that authentically show our people and our culture. So for me, this is like, you know, just a beacon to just keep going and doing more films, more works, more series, all the things.
What if you animated it? So, like, maybe you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You animated the show, and you have the callers reading the letters, taking real world stuff, and, you know, you have avatars. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why...
I love the pitch.
This is the way my brain works.
I love this.
This is the way my brain works. I just thought of that. And when I have an idea, it's like, that's a good freaking idea. If you take the concept of LETTRE and you let the MetaFilmWorks folks just go ham with it, you write it, and they produce it in the metaverse, it actually costs absolutely nothing because that type of stuff goes on all the time. But then being able to, we'll talk about it later. I just got so excited just now.
I love it.
Let's take questions from the audience. Yes, and then Jamal. Okay.
By the way, as they make their way, this was definitely, every time I watch it and the audience experiences it, like it's always a different experience, and this was definitely one of the best ones.
I love
just
that.
hear your laugh and just so intimate and like it felt like family, it felt like a love. So I just appreciate that.
We get the jokes. You know, we know when you hit those. Yes. I love it. I have a letter to write to LETTRE. Yeah, Jamal.
What up, brother?
My brother.
I always love seeing this movie, man. I know you was talking about a lot about how like filmmaking is team, and there's a lot of trials and tribulations that you and your team had to go through to put this together. Like, could you speak on some of that and how y'all transcended that? Like even how Kima got involved and all
Yeah,
that?
absolutely. Like so it takes a team to make any film work, and I'm so glad that I had the team I had supporting me to make this vision come to life. Greatest horror story on this one. Our first day of filming, we're setting up, you know, everybody's there, cameras starting to do their thing, like we getting it going, production design, like yes, we're making it happen. The actress who was supposed to play the host alongside me tested positive for COVID. And exactly how you'll react, that's me, but then, yeah. And then the team just really put their heads together and said, what can we do? And Okima was supposed to play one of the smaller roles in the project. And we just called and said, can you come to set now instead of 4 hours later? And she came and she read the script on the way, had the script. As we were filming, the script was always under her and she would, all right. And then
That's
run
that
into
act up training, by the way. Yeah.
But it honestly, blessing in disguise, because, you know, her performance really elevated the work in so many ways, and she was just so present and just brought so much life to it. And fun caveat, because she took that role, my mother, who happened to just be in New York, took her role, and so my mom was in the film.
Wait, that was your
that's
mom?
the woman in the head tie.
In the head tie.
That's the
oh,
woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about community. Like, but this film has had an amazing tour.
Very blessed.
Wow, you did Essence. You got picked up by a lot of Black festivals, and now here you are in the cornerstone of Black culture. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Another question.
This is more of a comment, but Lord have its mercy. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You.
You're welcome.
You get it. Because I just had a conversation with a friend of mine about not seeing more Caribbean films, more Caribbean in media here in America that are not just showing a Jamaican or a mockery of a Jamaican accent, and me being a Barbadian American who also has grandparents from St. Lucia, I was just like, they need to show a variety of Caribbean people and show that, it's a similar story, but it's a different culture. Sometimes I see that Caribbean people are always shown in the light of something comical. So I really like the storyline that you have here, and it's still relatable to an American audience and beyond. So thank you very much, because it's inspiring me as a writer to now take a story to another level, like media. So this was really good, and I just wanted to tell you, thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Thank you.
So, guys, I hope you are encouraged, and you guys are all here. So you're part of the community. You understand what ACT UP is. You understand the mission and what we're trying to do. I ask that you continue to show up, continue to help us grow, continue to be a member, continue to strive, because it's because of that we're able to have the Kivans. It's because of that we have the Okimas. Because of that we have you. And if we don't see you, if we don't engage with you, we won't know how to help you. We won't know what resources you need. We won't know how to help your project thrive and grow. We have some of the best minds in the industry. Some have accolades and awards, some don't, but you all have one thing, and that's this community in this verse and in the metaverse. So I'm going to connect you with that young brother right there. Ty, wave your hand. Let's see if we can get LETTRE. Let's see what we could do as a side project for Meta Filmworks, okay? Please, round of applause.